94.7 Asempa FM Sony Ekosiisen dwumedie no wasuguso a wotie no yɛda nyina ase. Please Obi, tell Ghanaians to go and learn driving at Ekuyapem. What's in Ekuyapem? Eboa driving. I don't know.
Maybe a mountain.
Utimi frosane betre.
Most will use years. But you do know that, Ewa. So who breaking years in Obo?
But now, unless you are very smart. And as CC and the challenge is there are a lot of automatic cars. And you break in your loop and you would say you.
Why you there? You want on
Good evening, Obi. Great show. Keep it up. The carnage on our roads. God save us. Thank you. Wamfa Udin and Kahon. Obi, I don't think. Okay, Nanam Punsabedi Akon come back again. It's high time we stopped politicizing all issues in Ghana, especially when it comes to road accidents. Most drivers like making calls too much when driving. That's another very important point. And then a WhatsApp na especially private cars. Traffic ninya check akrebi and this in phones so sa obi say ya no mo check away betting scores. I don't know check betting scores. Yeah, be bring up.
Some soccer pa. As someone it's a very serious thing.
Yeah.
Na all you nyina chi no. Oh, you saying come out saying di wachiri. Oko cancel you have a trouble.
The year na he crans obi ho or co speed na o kape. Ebia o ko be 120 na waka. Afi obeko 40. If I utie ye kra and obeko be 50 and no ko slow. Highways no ko 50. Oko kan wanya amane. Yetimi kra you see Africa nim. Say wo complain do the see.
They say betting the crowd situation they are brave. I'd rather for betting. Some generated criminals come and all these things. You see, anything I'm saying, Mrano say you have to look at all those things. Mrano say betting by you can be. Obviously, I didn't think I say a cromfo and do a move back room and cromfo ko we are mama mean we see can kwalani 50 near
Chairman in the betting no youth na what betting sentence the kwan you hu but mpanyifo you twane
Obi on mpanyifo I don't have a problem. There's an say
gambling.
Bet. Kai misadi. Unu say Obi ebi amona. Omo wasa gambling a year.
Oh yeah. The casinos.
But Obi and Crofone ko casino no one who ni Ferrari na yo de ko akotena honoma.
No go casino.
O just say okobeti horse, okobeti car racing in your car race be an dey gba.
No, say what these guys done did they smartness the casinos know had a way of taking away the youth into a young guy who's room because top guys but betting center
na betting center be na ye ken that's
that was a full-time job no and no past 7 or kwahye ho a obepie no na anajo be 2
obi store bi no the computer si ho and nkrofo tim na be ko hu fifire ene ho cent it ni nyina mu no
but a creative jobs so am nkofo
ebi ni de
na a man in Manton a juma or betting.
Oh, yeah. Most so near be so I am in Timothy.
Well,
no. Any
creative jobs, sir.
Give me the statistics of that. Any cromfo do my bani am robbing a do maba. Tell me. I said yes.
But how do you establish a betting at the armed robbery?
Obi, and station hand the air catcher so be a kuchu be so the quack betty when Nina buy a tintin of any quadruple community. Yes, some animal can say. The fact that there be a binayani account chroma say, and your money here. Let's make sure say the statistics will guide us. I am funny say Obi, you can't say yes a banking crisis back room just on the other side. Can you compare 4 million to 10,000? Can you compare?
That be.
18 I catch him say, Mengas obi adwuma 10,000 is a number. But can you compare say nipa 4 million
plus account
come to now we better catch and say oh unya hwe. Why? because we go be adwuma na jukofo abetena fie ni ade but say o gagi ni year o transfer no judge properly obetumi aka to say 10,000 no kra no mo ka ho bi and adwuma ni go here because they are responsible for the work
for adwuma no
for adwuma to make the thing work.
I get you. Obi, first aid awareness is very key to complement this fight of road traffic accidents in the country. Most deaths recorded could be as a result of manhandling of accident victims. Eric Dankwa from Dobro. And our victims in Brio, how would you move to hospital and say, Wakoko Makakre, Yerasho, they call mortuary straight
away.
Just once I wear lifeless, then quite near the host. You'll be on swear. Now it be the shock.
The from much until a free him. A bed did their auntie. Boy, do.
A problem, so we'll share the holistically. Angels no endorse, papa. Martin Luther, Ewo Laboni, and Martin Luther says, okay, Martin, that's quite a lengthy one. Unfortunately, good evening, Obi. Ghana has 30 million football coaches and 30 million university professors. All we do is talk. This nation is massively blessed by the supreme being upstairs, God. We have everything in this country, but management and leadership skills is what we lack. God help Ghana. Kweku owusu ewo koforidia and now the way. But Obi, losing 46,000 people through accidents since 91 is total madness. And I blame all the leaders who have governed this country since 1991 and all the institutions involved, including DVLA and the police. Obi, in Denmark, if you are caught driving recklessly, your car will be confiscated by the government and you would be banned from driving for 3 years, even though we have the lowest accident ratio in the world. This is a country that works. Inti say you chose driving reckless, you confiscate your car for 3 years.
Obi, again, accident. When you go court, I am football for hope. No watch him. No one answer about the yes, on ye view. One for nobody. What was that? That is.
I know what to come in.
Oh, can't wait. I can't say.
They've been punching what my car knows what to come in.
What can I be on?
I mean, Mangade Blue Ari.
Well, Mangade Blue Ari. Nana Yao Boo says, Obi, why can't we as a country introduce penalty points and fines on licenses to help deal with road regulations and the laws, plus stop unnecessary accidents on our roads? Nana ya obu and the penalty point is very important. The ulusu pointer, it do baby ani ajo license every one.
That is what is done in
Europe. Enti 50 bayan fia hini. And now omeng be implemented our system.
Ache.
And now nipa wangabe diomang enim. Nkaso wangabe diso wangabe diomang enim. Chief directors are aba ministries o. Wo nima na one trader. Nti etwendeng. Me ha oni o. And na asema be ye beka de. Ye wia.
Obi akoda.
Ye wia si. Mr. Kintampo accident in the scene. Then I said, Yanka. And I'm making reference to Sarasika was with Chama, Ghana Road Safety Authority for ya. Won't you mean Cassin beyond drain? I can't so grab markings in you. Ntiabeka copy me daben. I was suffer from so hard near come. So I doom so I say me. And that situation I can once. In Suez and Babette by Borchman. And it's about Babette can once near Jow. Ekosiisen near some. And so Obusum Bia Ubiko Banco Deniska.
But you see,
for working for this country.
Ben, the issue is that if we stop politicizing major issues or confronting this country, then we come together and like
no, but the decisions to confront the issues are political decisions.
Yes.
And you might not have a partisan discussion around it, by a politics.
No, but
it's a political decision.
Yeah, sometimes
it's not political. I say you hold me be responsible.
This dialogue, this consultative dialogue, it's a good start.
Yes, solid.
All day breaking into plenary sessions.
Yeah.
I
know for the regional town hall meetings
because there's the need to meet the people. Yeah. Look, as we are discussing about these accidents, and then a number of people are wayward, we should also come back. There should be a dialogue. The dialogue with GPRTU and all transport operators under the umbrella of TUC. Then the Ministry of Transport, and then the Ministry of Roads and Highways.
And local government, all the multi-sectoral ministries.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So let us create a platform and talk about this. It will help.
But them in PSA cano. These are not issues we have to reinvent. The problems we know.
Exactly.
So would another dialogue add something?
No, yes. Because we have had no solution to these problems.
And it's
pertaining
that job.
Sometimes you see,
that's my problem.
A driver also hold successive
responsible
because they will just tell you in the face. And it got to a point in this country, political, the GPRTU had an influence in political victories of parties.
Because of their numbers.
Because of their numbers. And you know what? Okodu baby it's a calma driver. Then meet no way campaign. And see it becomes
two issues between.
Argument was able to and they are able to influence people. And see, what to transport him what to Adima, Petroma, Abanu, to transport here 2 more.
From that angle, I get to an end. I think we have to agree with Chairman, sir. Until we get to a level, political parties will stop the undue, way of wanting to benefit from any issue. For example, say, if government A decides, say, cars a free brochure bar, yes, I could create seats be. Shame. It is I was say 3-seater. No, 5. If a government decides to stop that thing today, now driver for a you find the opposition party join the drivers. Their ban is also disabled. Don't me move. How do we deal with that?
Political parties are
but you both do that. Okay. Okay.
So dialogue asema okay. Who say ade papa? Original for ye. So nya NDC. Former MPB. Raman call.
Yeah, now Oche one of the sessions.
Senche MPB ni ben
the party took a decision not to be there.
Why?
Senche was close to it.
Why?
No, Tomo, I think he has a point. As a matter of principle, we have to also be clear. You can't because it was unfortunate.
I think so. Okay, preside over a particular.
Yeah, now a chair of one of the sessions.
Exactly. What declining? Inti political party wo ha abri bia mu nsu kra hwiegua. I say was call
political points.
Inti ade no bomidin na kasa semasi onya de jane a oye ni ja be yiza mame. O mo nyina mo nyae. Enko yo
woni mu nso say enim. Said you was set example. The NPP man can also cite another example.
Remember 100 of them
last week na me tie programming.
I mean Jaisa na mo.
Na me nua Eric J na no wa.
Oh, okay.
Na no reka nyuma em say aban bi ba obegu
na yeah.
So what you say?
Yeah.
And now the President Mahama Breso to and need the Ekosina. Say, there be a won't me equalize my name. John Mahama Bresso, a BNC.
Ekosiisen.
Yes, na go for Bresso. Yan ka say, sa de Ekosi enye. Nti say John Mahama bampo no wa dwin bi so ba be bia. Onim say, ya kum sa de no, ya twaniti e wona na go for Bresso. Ni anya ne sa ne so wonyina. Mo fra mun kama no ntom. So be na obako no kasa. O mun nyina mun kama no ntom. Mun nyina mo ye mo fra bone. Abofra no kasa na wantimi amodi an kasa wo. O pe kasa dodo. Me di sa wo kasa bi o ma. Ehun bi bebanim. Na ni beba ne ho so.
Yeah. No, I think in common Eric Debayer was say Eric was speaking about Ibrahim and Jata Cement and the fact that the factory is now up and running, which is news, especially for many of mine. It's something we've been pushing on this show. The news and the facts are now say, okay, in a Juma no a Ghana ni be a Juma ma Ghana for any Juma and all of that. And I only told him, say, and then now we're taking this principled position, and then when it comes to another businessman on the other side, he should not come and sit here and rather push that businessman down. But that's what I said.
No, really? Okay. Me wa bonten no me te differently from the outcome.
Okay, but that's
why this NDC and people na sana mo ya ane. Enti na me hia senka. You benya one example see under President Mahama. Say obi ya de na yi a ye ma obi ehun sa se me se di oye no wanye de won de awo ye. It's below the bar. Enti pagya wo mu kakra na ye ni ye. Ye nya benchmarks bi sa ebe boa. Na da bia na sum up. Oh, that's why I have my problem.
So because if you should sum up the MPP issue on the Senche rendezvous now, I call it rendezvous.
Yeah.
MPP phone dissector, I will go to tour about the Montunisi.
Obi.
No, I don't know. That's the man in Yacho.
The vicious cycle will continue.
Yeah, it will continue.
Because why former, we had the same thing. Or Saturday the coming from my brush. And Junior Castle, I don't know any crosses can fasu in this year. Oh, but won't him in Triasso. What an American I say. As though down to an essay, no beyond, I don't know, I say in fasu in this year and the money yea. Young man and people for Saturday.
I think the issue Chama raised here about the national dialogue, me feel say even the example no crank here. Because unya ye started from a certain point. No be defensive. What did the mechanism? And then minister Jinapo Anamo 2 year. Opa Obi, I don't want to mention names. Yes, maybe I'm friend need the penny for. But go to the parliament and ask the opposition current members of parliament. We invite you. Yeah, come former MPB and yes, your friend. But this, you know, because it be cry yes, be by. But the point, no, the point is that I mean, go when masses. I said you don't know.
Former MP Alhaji Inusa Husseini.
Thank you.
Unja no a former land and natural resources minister.
Thank you.
But Rashid Purpose.
Obeya.
Obi, it goes beyond that. The current executive opposition leaders at parliament, because when we call for national dialogue for issue confronting AXA, Obi, minum ye me say Haruna betra ho, Mutaka ebetna ho. Do you know the signal that it will give to the other side? Obi anja shikrano, amu kita population of about 6 million. Galamsey aye can they cut across. Baby, aye citizens na aye. But again, leaders, you know, painting to the society. Oh,
yeah, I think the Deputy Minister of Education.
Education, yeah.
Okay, Deputy Minister of Information. Sorry, your information. Oh, yeah. Idea. NDC address near ties I don't know.
No, sir, information ministry policy dialogues, no, exactly. Those are there.
Yeah. This is different.
Way different. No. National consultative dialogue on illegal mining.
Good.
Under the auspices of the Land and Natural Resources Ministry.
But now you know similar. Same thing.
The policy dialogue under the information ministry, you know, was to showcase the government achievements in the various sectors.
Okay. And then this is where we have a difficulty. somebody put his presidency in line.
Yes.
At this stage, Obi, I can tell you for the fact, say, Western North, see, say, Lucy, MPP Lucy, majority of them, Galam say. But is it a situation that Yenina, so Jitum, say, and yet, Odi opa even Galam say for one crown, Obi Ukonawum. That's all no Mudin command. They tell you, say, no, we have a problem because our water bodies, say, and this is a national dialogue. Former president that can be paying, meaning someone inviting or someone invite, but me the crowd on the infant to check. But the point is that the current leaders, especially the parliament, we see politicization here somewhere. I don't know who you free my. But the point is that when it comes to the national issues, we should show to our constituents and our people in the country say this is our concern. Obi and about criticization, a beco form because who himself and watch ya to say ye areas. So we saying this for some of their constituents. Until they don't care, is that what they want to say? And I wish to say be one of them from their constituencies. Because Anamona ministry need to know a national agenda. We are all prepared to contribute because we any final decision be say a consultation. So they are getting ideas how they can manage the situation confronting us. So we say ye jai who's blame anything na me friend law. Udim dentia and never be bro why you lost into Mrs. Sano. It's about all these things. Yeah. Because the biano ye be blame game. Wa go fa Senche, or the Ababa Betum. Obesami Kembia. I can give you 100 of them. Your friend NDC from Omamba. Where we can also make a contribution to them. Almost so amfa. Public events. But every day. So I can't dare you. It is a Independence Day.
Under John Mahama, 4 year 10 years. Public events ben.
The public event ben are we invited.
Then
catch me.
Opposition leader Guvado.
Me say catch me. Again am we invited. You never invited the man to come to your program.
When you say won hwere won a o mo me never here. But that do so there. Yen hwe no nya nansa ne dum so. Obitum say dum so na bone na ne agi. You say opanyo wo fie na o wa aba. Na ne agi so wo ba be come friend.
Happy birthday to Dr. Michael Osei-Boama of the 37 Military Hospital Medical Department. And this is from Bishop Yao Owusu Ansa to you, Dr. Michael Osei-Boama, who are 37 Military Hospital Medical Department. Happy birthday to you. What is an MPSC saying? Principles, principles, principles. God is watching. Sampine in the Ashanti region, not the way, but Obi. All trucks in Ghana need to install this bar, which is placed at the bottom of this truck to help prevent the accident, such as what occurred this morning at Tesano. In America, it is called the DOT bar, which should be found on every truck and should have reflectors. This bar prevents smaller cars, from going underneath the trucks. In case of an accident, trucks without these bars should be put out of service. And that is where you see a thinking nation from a talking nation. They've seen the problem, creatively with a solution to that problem. And it's so beautiful. Jackson made a picture and they'll just put it up. Now Omua 80 and Shebi. This is what they've done to their trucks. Emma car be a untimi kwankwa she track no asset. It's solid.
Stationary vehicles more in there. The one there is a car ni say no so no we tie. No.
Now what about to kwanim? Ebinu twa inwura.
Inwura posi joy. In Chacha is a bit tiado na akọ. But look at the aya rim po. Rim po no was out to Carl Quemun Ekosiisen on Chow there or repair Ghana Ghana is never say one Nufa
Naka for time no baby
Charlie Chairman
what's it
one hour check you over speeding also speed gun.
Yes, speed gun.
Ben some come Cambania. And Bangahi. And what is a call operation? The chain or the new paper cocotta.
Anyway, but so what Shamia, the situation in the US in the big trucks and find us.
Oh, that be Musubi.
Our friend DOT.
No, men will be. I've seen some cars with
no, sir, ABR, these are imported cars from the US. And ABR, they come with this. But it's a policy in the US. So, okay, you would have to put it there. So, the car be ebe pema enkoshe, which is a positive way to do.
Every day be almost
a thinking nation.
And then they also thinking about the citizen, the safety of the citizens.
And I think that empathy, empathy because when you are a leader and you say, okay, this year, first quarter of the year, Kwanipa over 700 through road accident, it should call for action. And what's that? Yeah, man, your
better word is action. So idea way, often say obi sorry ya omi ya careful from now on.
No.
Yes. They realize that this is one of the solutions. I was saying the two. Oh,
absolutely.
And you will be responsible to implement whatever we suggest here. No, I say, Sassam ya can and I'm run out the aban. As I say, Juma. On yan fan chowman no. And now names that.
That's true.
Or ye could you see Caffey about among no. Say ye na me. Ain't he? And no, or ye, Juma now 1 year man could ye any pain or could ye for them.
Or they was this your man?
What is your man?
I was even thinking, sir, when we are confronted with this situation, because Unim the Emeyane say, as citizens, Nensono, we've made some of our leaders lazy because said the fight against Galamsey ever started. You could see a groundswell of complaints and no, enough is enough. And I think
a leader takes that responsibility.
Absolutely. We need the same thing.
At the end of another person also comes in and say that. Oh, more worry, Moba, Mom, that is the type of
the problem
we have.
And I'm thinking, sir, road accident has gotten to the level we have to declare enough is enough and say, who are our best transport brains in Ghana? Can we put all of them in one room, lock the room, Yamamu 3 days, come out with a workable solution? And yes, I am no. If we don't do this, Charlie, we need
to call an attention to it. Say, the enough consultative.
14th April.
So, roads and highways are promising will be of a manisca by the end of the month because of us will be to an Kenti. Juma Casancas or Kakoya, Ebia non Koye, but to be able to in such an.
I say, I'm going to politicians will be blamed. In no money for Hong Kong.
And I only saw Maya to me. Technocrats are the most corrupt and deceive people in this system. Also, I have a politician. Mami can be true. Who study? Do you know how many government employees in this country?
600,000 plus. A little over 600,000.
How many politicians supervising them? Let's use the ministers as our numbers.
30 substantive ministers.
100. This 100 ministers supervising about 600,000. And their results now be achieved. No, me part is almost 600. But my point is that.
But I say what me some 100 ministers, no.
I develop my argument. But my point that I'm trying to say is, so why not? Now, because Unim say that ministry, Obi Nipe Shawasi be about 10,000. Because of politics. That the chief director, the policy analyst, the ministry BA will be BAB. Or more policy analysts, or more lawyers, or more BBA. Why is that structure no edaho? That every day de yetia na yeti
monitoring and evaluation.
so to say a dear system pa na we put in place say ya ka to say some ministry has come out with a comprehensive policy I see ye change the system ayi mu into minister ebia take it to the cabinet. Oh, aban choboy na aban we buy na aban we aban no mu ya he. Ni refiso no to no sika ye gigi wo krom ha nyina majority no mbotom na eko.
It is also because and I believe sincerely say it's because the people are also not angry enough. Because Anka, and that's what we wanted to do today. Say woman your money graphic etrenko for na. Say from 1991 to date, you lose over 46,000 of our citizens through road accident, avoidable death. Oman Kofoni who say in 2 days we've lost more than 20 people through road accident, and sometimes they are now free. Say a mark close to you are you think you go for until it hits you and the reality. The people should show that anger. Because all the agencies involved, from road safety to DVLA in the value chain, people would have to justify their salary.
It's a report in the what are we driving out of the report? Say fire service. Every day. What did they see your touchman? It is every day. And the woman said another never says you the back at the Sisiqua on the do and what you mama.
Say what friend hydrant, water hydrant, a fire hydrant.
Fire hydrant, and fancy. Ask yourself. Say only system, you can fire hydrant. It's supposed to be say and every industry be a cabe enter again. They have to have one over there.
But maybe for public buildings.
Obi.
Uber driver could do for the ministries area. Fire hydrant, what you're saying. How many of them are working?
I don't know make a
Obi fire hydrant now can manage problem back now. Baby Asian if you shall man ya katazo. It will no grad no
why you
say you be have to be maintained. They give certificate and all those things to
it got to a point that they should have collaborated with Ghana Water.
Okay, one at a time.
Yes. In 1976 was Cape Coast. Na VWB ratio was Anafo market.
Okay, Anafo.
Another Kingsway. Na yeah, those days in mobile phone.
Ekosiisen
fire service. It's me. Fire service in Beijing, we want water hose now. Was park a car in Fiamma.
It's one gets a utu tank.
No, was that what is your view? We walk off.
I feel I'm going to
I can't ask you,
you are. You move for every Mumus, we are war. Yeah, Petrobus City. All by this stop.
Antika number one, a tank and Agasa see ya the Muhon Obi. Seki a feeling in
stand by.
Utu ya no. So your first to the issue in India, you have a water to try to come down the situation. Now the Utu Kanu could do another got us a fire hydrant. Ni Hanum. Ni anaya by you see,
Kali Nangasa, what tank in Angazan. I also what he
but how many times
the matters say how well is such a critical agency resourced into Oko fire service?
Obi resource don't move pa.
Fire service.
Omo be pa. Now every job Mahama time. Omo buy fire tender to buy about 200 now. I know na ya penti sra ya ko e be leaky ni man. I know modena mujawo ni mo man. Yanti nyanye ba ko kra. Just 200. I don't know. Distance. Oh, that fire! You see, 200 fire height. Oh, chroma. I tell my name. Your coin, if Indian buy, Obi, as soon as you know, rusty.
If India,
and I'm not free. I don't know my penty. And yes, sir. Yeah, Obi, on 200 pieces.
Mobile matter.
Where your Mexica Akoto almost 245.
Wow. Now was any pay you are then
okay, one at a time. Nipano, they did not also. Good afternoon, Obi. I wonder where is this country going? The people that matter to see the institutions work are all asleep in the country, and the situation is degrading year in, year out. It's funny. You see something today, ask of the price, go to the same place tomorrow, ask the price. The price will be different. What's really happening? Ivan Ewo Pokwase and on the way Abraying. And it's in relation to the price of cement. We are told it keeps increasing by the day. You know, in Shraba Nelka Washaiman, and he says, good afternoon, Obi. This is serious to watch. I can say all these accidents are from the drivers, but not the routes. Because some drivers lack ideas when driving. It's so sad. Who orders the towing car? Okay, the towing car after the accident occurs. Are we serious as a nation? I rest my case. In Shraba and Nelka, Edia or Dea Breye in Walanyo says, Obi, a Hyundai car with passengers from Kede that got involved in an accident at a Penkwa in Accra could have been prevented if the driver valued human lives. Because we are all potential victims, let us give the maximum gratitude to God if you go out and come back home safely. Regards to Chairman Kisi, Eastern Regional Chairperson of the NPP. That's Walanyo, and he's in Akwetia, Nedie, and good afternoon. Sorry to divert a bit. What is the authority still doing about these double money magicians? I just watched Thunder TV, and a woman was seriously chanting Sikageri openly from Gusty Man in Brekum, Sikagari, Yoyate. Obi, good afternoon. I remember some time ago, there was a law that heavy-duty vehicles, trailers and articulators were not to drive at 6 p.m. So they were made to park, okay, at 6 a.m., sorry. So they were made to park till 6 p.m. But that law isn't working because I saw trucks driving past the Nungwa Tema barrier even after 6 a.m. Our problem as a nation is attitude now. Onel Amponsa